Coco is finally coming out.
Coco is finally coming out.
Love Beats
It's coming out under the name Love Beats Rhymes. That's really exciting. I worked really hard on that movie. Really fucking hard on that movie. It could not come out, to be honest, because, I mean, God is in control of everything, you know? And I didn't do anything that I should have been punished for with the delay of my movie. And it goes back to the whole, you know, a black woman's word versus a white man's word, you know? Everybody in the world took Russell Crowe's word. And for whatever reason, just all of a sudden, you know, and it just added more to the Azealia Banks narrative. Like, you know, this is the type of woman that society doesn't need. This is the type of black woman that Hollywood doesn't need. This is the type of black woman that Hollywood doesn't want. And yeah, I went through a lot of depression. A lot of depression. Like, I never got suicidal, but I went through a lot of depression over just, you know, this whole Russell Crowe thing.
Talk about that. How did that make you? Because I can imagine my sister telling me someone did that to her and not having this visceral reaction. And just as a person, a man, or just a person, forget a man, because if I was a woman, I'd do the same thing. If I see someone in trouble, my first instinct is to help.
Yeah.
And the fact that RZA took the stance that he did, it had to have made you feel some type of way.
When RZA's testimony came out after the Russell Crowe incident, I was really just kind of confused because when you listen to his TMZ testimony, he admits to Russell spitting on me, but then says I deserved it. I don't understand how spit is like you know, like how anyone deserves to be spat on.
No one deserves to be spit on.
You know, and like on top of that, Russell was like tweeting my music videos early in the night, like point blank, like RZA took me to Russell Crowe's house to like a piece of ass. Like he took me there to fuck Russell Crowe, 100%. And it was like a time where I was like really down on my luck. Like I was kind of clinging to RZA to like help me get a record deal or like help me make like the soundtrack and like do all these things. Like I came to LA to have the meeting about the soundtrack. You know, it was like 2 years after we shot the movie and the soundtrack still wasn't done. And I just, you know, I came to LA because I wanted to get a deal. Like I wanted to, you know, like you've seen, like I've been like, you know, I haven't been signed in a long time. I was like really, really trying to get RZA to like help me get my career back on track or whatever. And like RZA was like helping me pay for some like, you know, like psychiatry things or whatever that I needed. And my whole thing is it's just like, you know, if this is true, like if I'm really like this crazy like bipolar person who's on like medication and shit, like why do you have me at this party where there's alcohol? You know, why do you have me here? You know, and then on the flip side, he'll be like, oh, well, Azealia was really professional. She did everything I wanted her to do. It's just like, you know, what is this? You know, when you look at the whole testimony, he's like, I had no clue about her social behavior. It's like, because RZA, you told me I was coming to LA to get a record deal. You know, you didn't tell me I was coming to LA to like fuck Russell Crowe. And it's not even like you brought me to LA, like you like brought me in on fucking like Elon Musk or something. Like you took me to see Russell Crowe. Like, you know, that just goes to show how like out of touch RZA is. Like you think a young girl like me would want to fuck Russell Crowe? That's the type of dick you think I like, you know. But further than like more than that, it's just like I didn't come to LA for dick. Like I was broke when that happened, you know. Like RZA had gave me like a couple like $100 to go to the psychiatrist or whatever. And then like when the thing happened with Russell Crowe, you know, he went and just was like, oh, I gave Azealia money to go to the psychiatrist. Like you just like put all my fucking business out there just to like save this man's reputation. But you already admitted that he spat on me, you know? And then I was the one who suffered. I suffered like on so many levels. Like professionally, you know, you just have like this whole studio looking at me like, you know, well, blah, 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 whatever, because RZA's telling them the wrong story. You know, RZA's telling them that I'm erratic and I'm this and I'm that. But when, like, it's like you have to ask Lionsgate, but like, think about it, like, you got your movie. You get what I mean? Like, we needed a soundtrack. what happened at a party should not count against my professional stuff. And when RZA gave that testimony, like, let me tell you, people would not even, when RZA gave that testimony, people would not even pick up their phone for me. Come around, let the little baby run it down. With the sipping belly, sipping Chevy on the L's. 19 up and naughty, baby, pass it on your down. Sex getting honeys, no cougars in the house. I'ma hush the rumors in the doubt. Came in the game with a beat and a bounce. Never for the fame, my feet on the ground. Cloud number 9, headed to the stars. Baby, I ride with my mic and my bra. Baby, I was like right on the brink of like getting this deal or just whatever. And then RZA just went around like gaslighting me and people would not even pick up their phone for me. So like, and then everything I had was like, fell apart. And it's just like more than that, it was like I lost my friend, you know, like literally like in the matter of like seconds. Like I was like RZA was like, you know how like when you just like tell somebody, like you trust somebody enough to tell them stuff about you, and like I just like I shared all these things with RZA, and I really, really trusted RZA, and like really, 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 really like, you know, yeah, I really felt like I could trust him, and like he was gonna like, I felt like everything we were doing was so good. You know, like I thought everything was like going so well, like just so well. And I, like, you know, I was coming to LA to get this record deal, and I was like, oh, everything's like going so fucking well. Like everything is like so good right now. And, you know, when I showed up at the party, I wasn't even really interested in Russel Crowe. I didn't want to fucking see him. Like, I came for RZA. You know, like I came to LA for RZA, and like to work with him or like make music with him or like do whatever I you know, like whatever I needed left to do for Coco or whatever. And then because I couldn't like, you know, get along with his friends, like my whole professional career, like everything I worked for, like was like in the gutter, you know, because RZA was like my rap friend, and like, oh.
We can take a second.
RZA was like my rap friend, you know? And it's already been like, like really hard in the hip hop industry, just like with all these people, you know, all these guys are just always like, they can comment, they come at you because they know they can or they feel like they can or whatever. And I felt like really like, you know, things were like getting better and changing because I felt like I had like somewhere to hide, you know? And then he just like exposed me, you know?
Yeah.
And then he just like exposed me and whatever. And then you had like all these people like talking about my mental illness, whatever, just like all this shit that like didn't have anything to do with Coco. Or like the fact that I got spat on, you know what I mean? Like, and then it's like, you know, like he really threw me under the bus. Like that was like really like a blow. It was a real blow for me.
He recently was on HOT97. Did you see?
I didn't watch it.
Okay. Well,
but Ebro's full of shit too, because like even after it happened, like Ebro laughed at me.
Yeah.
You know, like when everybody should have been coming to my defense, or like I needed help in that moment. Like I really needed help in that moment, and everybody was just like laughing.